I started working out when I was 15 years old so I can get girls. All it's ever gotten me was compliments from other guys who work out. Like, I've never had a hot girl size me up and then ask how much I bench. 225. But I now work out because it gives me confidence. Not like post shirtless photos type of confidence, but like wears a medium even though we all know he should be wearing a large type of confidence. This is a large. No, it's not. Yeah, the funniest part is like I got fit the same way any other guy gets fit. I was a skinny kid in high school, and then a buff guy came and adopted me. I call it the buff gaze, you know? Because buff guys look at skinny guys the way the Property Brothers look at a fixer-upper. Just like at the gym, not knowing what you're doing, and guy's like, yo, what's up, dog? What's going on? He's going through pre-workout steroids and a heartbreak. It's just like, you got a solid foundation. Anyways, we got to redo the foyer, work on your backsplash. Anyways, here's a 3D print of what you might look like, and it's just a shirtless picture of Kumail Nanjiani. I got some hijabs here. Hi, assalamualaikum, sisters. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? You guys pay your respects, you know? Yeah, hi, how are you? Hi. I feel like you guys know my mom. You know what I mean? She is Yemeni in Texas and doesn't talk to people, so we're good, yeah. Oh my God, well, who knows? You never know, okay? I don't want to finish this set. I'm like, damn, this was great. And then I get a phone call from my mom like, Ya qalilat adab. You ill-mannered man. I'm like, oh, crap. What's your name so I know? Afnan. I have two cousins named Afnan. That's such a, yeah. You have a, it's not. You want to know something? I grew up in Texas. I thought Ahmed was unique. Ahmed is the Ryan of the Arab world. It's not that unique, you know? Well, thank you for coming. The funniest part is when I started working out, I was like, yeah, bro, I'm going to be buff. I'm going to be alpha intimidating. No one's going to mess with me. But I'm a grown man with dimples. I know what I look like, okay? Cute, never threatening. I can't go up to another grown man trying to fight him. Just be like, bro, you talking to my girl? Because she's amazing, isn't she? She's an extrovert. Yeah, I don't have a girlfriend. But I wrote that joke to manifest a girlfriend. That's what I want. Just lives within a 5-mile radius and has an IUD. I'm just praying for one every day. I'm facing northeast. Praying for one every day. Yeah. My parents are from a country called Yemen. Yeah. All right, yeah. Usually they treat us like unemployed Egyptians. No one really cares. If you don't know where Yemen is, it's the country where Chandler escaped from Janice on the show Friends. Yeah, all jokes aside, Yemen is south of Saudi Arabia, and the capital of Yemen is Dearborn, Michigan. It's a regional joke, I know. Every time I tell people I'm from Yemen, people either feel sorry for me because of CNN News or they're scared of me because of Fox News. Last time I went to Yemen was in 2013. My dad had me and my brother staying with my uncle and his 9 kids in this village. And then one day I woke up early in the morning. I saw my brother out in the field. I was like, yo, Abdurrahman! His Starbucks name is AR. Every brown kid has a Starbucks name. You know what I mean? My brother, Mohammed Mo, classic. Mustafa Moose, I dig it. My brother, Hamza, Frederick. He has no time for this, you know? Yeah, so I was like, yo, AR, we gotta go back to the market, grab food, and then come back to the village. And then my brother, AR, goes, okay, cool, hang on just a second. He grabs the goats by its nipples, and then squeezes the milk straight into his mouth. And he's looking at me, he's like, bro, it is so much better straight from the tap. And I swear to God, you guys, the goat's face was like this. I was talking shit, like, look at him grabbing these titties. I'm confused too. I was like, what? Goats have eyebrows? It's crazy. My favorite story in Yemen, my brothers and I were playing soccer with my cousins. And every time we scored a goal, we were like, awesome, or hell yeah. Because English is our first language. And my cousin wanted to fit in. He gets the soccer ball, he shoots, he scores, gets all excited, looks at us, he goes, Ya akhi, good morning. And then we all laughed and drank some goat's milk. It was a really good day. Great day, you know. Now, that same cousin, like, he would say curse words wrong. You kind of knew what he was trying to say, but he would say it so wrong. Like, he would get all mad. He'd be like, man, the guy crazy. He's the son of a ditch. And we were like, no, habibi, bro. It's son of a bitch. And he goes, no. His father is good. But that guy, his son, is son of a ditch. The funniest thing is, Yemeni men, it's fun to get them angry because they do this thing with their tongue to try to be more intimidating. Like if a Yemeni guy tries to fight you, he'd be like this, Ya gini nikuma. Has it ever worked? Has there ever been a Yemeni guy that was like, oh my God, his tongue is so big? Please, leave us alone, please. Yeah. I actually went to an Islamic school in Texas. Yeah, it was called Jihad Habibi Kaboom Kaboom. No, I'm just kidding. Dude, some of the white people here, you guys were so respectful. You guys were like this. I've heard of it. Great school. It's accredited, I've heard. Yeah. Right. Yeah. It was called Brighter Horizons Academy, which if you think about it, sounds like a D-list celebrity rehab center. Brighter Horizons, yeah, it's so dumb. But it was like cool. It was like me and other first generation Arabs, Desis, Afghans. We were all together. It was like our own little Hogwarts. Like we had a really cool class called Defense Against the Christian Arts. Learning really cool spells like Halala-kadabra, Harama-kazoo, half price, Jew. Like it was very... That joke used to kill before October 7th. Like... Wait, I just realized what I said. Not like kill figuratively, like, holy shit, what the fuck? Cut that part. Oh my God, yeah. No, but it was cool. It was like Bright Horizon Academy. It was a beautiful, like, Islamic community. But we were so religious. We grew up so religious. We prayed 5 times a day. We threw rocks at gay people. Like, we were so... But now I snort rocks with gay people, okay? I grew up so religious that I can't even fathom atheism. Like, I did it once, and it was as if a 14-year-old boy being dared to walk into a Victoria's Secret. You know that kind of energy? Just like... God is real. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm just kidding. Oh my God. That was a thrill. Holy shit. That was crazy. My brothers and I, during the community days, we used to always shop at H&M because we were fashionably poor. You know, and here's the thing. Like, I still shop at H&M because, you know, loyalty, you know. But I used to like rock like tight black V-necks and just dump cologne on myself. Yeah, some stereotypes are true. I dump cologne on myself, go to hookah bars, and hit on any girl I see. As I walk like the lizard from Monsters, Inc. Hey, Habibti, what's going on? How are you, baby? Hey, Habibti, what's going on? How are you? Is this your girlfriend? Not anymore, baby. Double apple, I got you. People are confused too. They're like, is that Randall? Why does he smell like Armani Code? Yeah, my brothers and I, we also come from a Honda family. Hear me out. Accord, Civics, Odysseys. We were always a Honda family. My little brother Muhammad just bought a 2023 Honda Accord. We love it. The sheer disgust when I went to LA, bought a Prius, and became a Toyota owner. And then I came back to Texas and came out to my family. They immediately rejected me, like, we don't like your kind, we don't like your ways. Get the hell out of this house. But then later, they started learning about my lifestyle as a Toyota owner. And it does help in the media portrays us Toyota owners in a positive light. But it's still a struggle, you know? That's what the T stands for in LGBT. Toyota. I hope you guys come to our Pride Month Toyotathon. I didn't come out of the closet, I came out of the garage. I remember, like, I did a show in Texas, and this woman came up to me, and she was like, hey, you're cute for a brown guy. I know, no guy likes to be called cute, am I right? I was even going for cute. I was going for sexy, you know what I'm talking about? You skip lunch, you're feeling skinny, you worked out, it was chest day. Sir, give me eye contact. This is my taping. You better fucking look at my goddamn eyes. I don't care. I will Terry Crews the rest of this set. We all want to be sexy, but that's more of an appeal than a look. Like, I was an accountant before this. Yeah, I know. Sexiest thing about me is my credit score. So, ladies, if you're looking for a guy to co-sign a Toyota with you and text you back in 20 seconds, I'm your guy. Yeah. I'll tell you who is sexy. Chris Evans, Captain America. That guy hit the genetic lottery. Tall, buff, beautiful eyes. The first time I saw him on TV, my penis went like this. That's it. Just a little nudge, nothing too serious. Like if my penis had a face, it would have been like this. Like a dog hearing the word treat. Oh! My dad's sperm is garbage. What is this? Cute for a brown guy. Even statistically, too. According to dating apps, brown men get the least amount of swipe rights. And for females, it's black women. That's why. Shout out to my sisters, but it's not about them right now. And it's because for the longest time, brown men had these desexualized stereotypes like gas station owner, taxi driver, terrorist. Or other stereotypes that are sort of true. But I think it's time to make a change. I think brown men should have our own once you go black, you never go back, something sexy like that. Yeah, just go up to a girl at a bar, just be like, hey, trying to get rowdy, here's a Saudi. Want a guy with a hard cock? This dude's from Iraq. Trying to get your freak on? This guy's from Lebanon. I wrote a ton of these. Strap in, let's do this. All right. Oh, you like tight fannies? He's Pakistani. Shiver down your spine? He's from Palestine. Oh, you like a bad man? He's in the Taliban. Dodgy crisis? He's in ISIS. Guys, this is my taping. This is the only room where I could get away with these things. All right, let's keep it going. All right. Makes you say, ooh la la, he's Hezbollah. Don't get lost in the sauce, he's in Hamas. Guys, you guys are doing wonderful. I'm so proud of y'all. You guys are doing great. We got one more. Let's keep it going. Ladies, why fuck a beta? He's in Al-Qaeda. Happy Veterans Day. I'm going to jail after this, huh? I am in DC, yeah. Oh, man. I'm from Yemen. You know who wrote the best one for us. It's closing time. She has no one to come home to. I run up to her. I'm like, hey, not getting any? How about a Yemeni? I'm just looking out for my brown kings out there. Brown boys up, all right? So if I could go back to that girl saying, hey, you're cute for a brown guy, I'd be like, oh, thanks. You're ugly for a white girl. I'm all about bringing self-confidence in ourselves. Like growing up in Texas, I was like sad, insecure, ashamed of having dark skin. I heard it all growing up as a kid. Like God kept you in the oven too long. Or why is Ahmed dark but his palms are light? Is because his hands were on the wall while God was spraying him. Yeah, by the way, these weren't white people telling me these things. These were other Arabs a few shades lighter than me. This isn't a racism joke, it's a colorism joke. White person. Okay, so colorism is hate or prejudice within a minority community, you know? So per se, a light-skinned brown person thinks they're better than a dark-skinned brown person. Indians invented it, Mexicans are the best at it. My dad knew I was insecure being darker than all my brothers, so to make light out of the situation, no pun intended, my dad used to introduce me to his friends like this. This one was born at nighttime. I was like, cool, thanks, Pops, I appreciate it. Thank you. When I was 16 years old, I hit a low point in my life. Like, I got super insecure, and I went on this Chinese website to get the porcelain skin. I could see skin products, and I'm just rubbing it on my hands and face while staring at pictures of Michael Jackson and Sammy Sosa. And I was thinking if I could just be a few shades lighter, I could be seen as handsome and people would like me. Stay with me, this gets funny. And then I read online that goth kids would tan from the moonlight to get paler. That's right. So when I was 16 years old, I used to climb on top of my roof at midnight to go moon tanning. I got paler, but that's because of the flu every night. Normal people would tan under the sun next to a pool, rubbing tanning oil on themselves like, I love looking like a minority and still keep my privilege. I was getting on top of my roof at midnight, at 2 a.m. probably, you know, rubbing Vicks Vapor Rub on my chest. Great weather for moon bathing, all right, yeah. But yeah, now I just do some white people shit. That's all I do instead of trying to look white. Actually, last year I celebrated Christmas in St. Louis for the first time. I know, usually I don't celebrate Christmas because, you know, Islam's a true religion. I'm just kidding, it's Scientology. But, okay, so last year I went to visit Ryan, my roommate's family in the Midwest in St. Louis, and we did all this thing for Christmas stuff. Like, we built gingerbread cookies, houses, whatever. We, like, sang songs. They bought me a Nintendo Switch. I know. Listen, I've been a Muslim my whole life, okay? But that Christmas morning, I woke up in my onesie. Went downstairs, saw the Christmas tree, opened that gift, saw that Nintendo sign. I was like, in Jesus' name. And the Holy Ghost. What's the third one? I don't know. Go Jesus. It's my Jesus dance. Jews, buy me an Xbox, shalom. That's right. I'm still a Muslim for now, but they're gonna have to buy me a PS5, okay? Clock is ticking. All right. Yeah, but it's so funny because I kind of like screwed over Ryan recently because here's the thing, my sister wears a hijab like that. And unless you're, how is that funny? Like these ladies! Covered up women! This is what, so, I like, it's borderline Andrew Tate vibes, what I was just doing. Anyways, so my sister wears a hijab, and unless you're father, son, brother, uncle, you can't touch or hug Muslim women. And I forgot to tell Ryan that. Ryan is from St. Louis. They eat brisket and hug people. It's what they do. My sister Miriam walks into the apartment. Ryan goes for a hug. She pulls back. So then Ryan goes for a handshake. She crosses her arms. So then Ryan awkwardly started doing the robot. She looks at me, I awkwardly started doing the robot. You got this, Ryan. Let's dance our way to hell, brother. And it's Muslim hell, not Christian hell. Way worse. No Wi-Fi. What I'm trying to say is we respect women, okay? It's my upbringing. I'm a gentleman. I'm trying to keep chivalry alive. Like the other day on the sidewalk, I took off my jacket and I laid it on a homeless woman so my girlfriend could walk over her. I'm just kidding, you guys. I don't have a girlfriend. They're jokey jokes, you guys. My girlfriend loves that joke. She's homeless. Oh, he loved it. To the people who didn't like it, we'll do a quick palate cleanser and keep it going, okay? This is a palate cleanser. It's like a very easy, silly joke. I like to stay at this karate-themed hotel called Hayat. All right, yeah, so the people who didn't like that chivalry joke, they're gonna like that joke. Let's keep it going. You know, this is crazy. In Texas, not a lot of people know this or are surprised, but in Texas, I was a drug dealer for 3 years. I know my face looks like the vice president of student council. So no one would ever expect it. Dude, I brought it so much joy. I used to sell people drugs and then invite them to my improv comedy show. I was like, yo, what's up, dog? Here's your 5 grams of Molly. Anyways, me and my improv troupe, Sunglow, we have a 30-minute improv show. You're going to want to show up. Take the Molly beforehand. Even during that time when I was selling drugs, I used to also foster cats. Yeah. My apartment smelled like weed and cat shit all day, every day. My friends would walk in super concerned. They go, dude, Ahmed, this is a trap house. And I'm in the corner petting my cats. I'm like, it's a trap home. I don't like this negativity you're giving us right now, okay? I actually have a crazy story for you guys. So last year, I went to a Lizzo concert on shrooms. Yeah, on shrooms, yeah. I took 5 grams. Yeah, that's right, yeah. When you say 5 grams, he's looking at me like, oh, the old hero quest. Playing the game on legendary mode. Yeah, if you take a dosage higher than 5 grams, you turn into a Karen. You're like, I'm ready to speak to God's manager. I took 5 grams of shrooms. I will say this, shrooms aside, Lizzo, one of the best performances I've ever seen in my entire life. The music, the dancing, the whole production was awesome. But I was tripping so hard from the mushrooms, I took a moment. I was like, damn, I've never been more proud as a black woman. And they were like, Ahmed, you're not a black woman. I was like, that's that negativity they want you to think. In the middle of the concert, Lizzo yells out, I love you, you are beautiful, and you could do anything. I'm all the way up in the nosebleeds yelling back at her. I'm like, talk your shit, Lizzo! But the worst part is, I wasn't even looking at her, I was looking at the wall. I was like, damn, this is the best performance I've ever seen in my entire life. And then Lizzo, she like stops the concert and she gives a speech. She goes, people give me shit that I'm fat and I'm beautiful. People give me shit that I'm black and I'm proud. I've broken through so many ceilings, I went through so many hurdles and I still achieved my dreams. I love you, you are beautiful and you could do anything. At this point, tears are just down my face. I was peeking from the mushrooms. I was tripping so hard, I yelled in front of 20,000 people, oh my God, I didn't know she was fat. Did you know this? Because I didn't know this. 2 strangers turn around, point at me, look at my friends, they go, is he okay? I was like, of course I'm okay. I'm a strong black woman, okay? Give me 2 more of those mushrooms and I'm good to drive. I ended up not driving. I just went inside my little Prius. I was like, you're a Tesla now. A strong black Tesla. I love you, you're beautiful, and you could do anything. And what I'm trying to say is I can't wait to be a father, and I don't know, I'm so indecisive. I don't know if I'm gonna have kids or not. I will tell you this, do you guys follow the Instagram page, Kids Getting Hurt? We got some cool people, yeah! I always knew someone was gonna find me, hey, fuck them kids, you know? I will say this, some people think we're evil for enjoying that channel. It's hilarious. I swear to God, it's funny. Guys, after the show, get on Instagram, follow Ahmed Loves Bread, and then follow kids getting hurt. Every caption of every post is the parent of that child saying, he's fine. And people, it is karma. That's right, yeah, for being born. I guess. That was evil, all right. Yeah, you do drugs. Anyways, so like, it's so funny because if you watch like every video, you know exactly what's about to happen. Like you'll see a kid on the swing, swinging fast and high, and another kid in his own world walking towards his direction. Just like this, do-do-do-do-do-do. You know exactly what's about to happen. I'm smiling ear to ear just like this. Get him. Get him! Yeah. To be honest, I have like a love-hate relationship with kids, you know? One of the best feelings in the world was picking up my niece Jenna, knowing I'm gonna take care of her no matter what. The only better feeling was putting her down. Knowing I'm not responsible for that child, okay? But if I walk into a grocery store like Target and I hear a baby or a toddler screaming, you hear that high pitch and yelling and crying, I have the same thought like a lot of people without kids do. I'm like, I hate kids. I hate kids so much, I'm pro-choice and pro-gun. Here's the thing, dating in LA is so dumb because like every time I tell people my astrology sign, which is a Gemini, oh, okay, usually I get groans, that's awesome. Yeah, usually people look at me and they treat me as if I have COVID. They're like, you're a Gemini, you should have stayed home. Like they judge us based on being Gemini. That's astro-racism. It's so dumb, you know? Yeah, some people like, I like go up to girls in LA and I like know I'm a Gemini, Sagittarius rising. And the only reason why I know this thing because I'm a single man living in Los Angeles. I have to know. Do you know how many times I've texted my mother, what time was I born? And my mother, Najat, she responds every time. She was like, Ahmed Habibi, you were born on a Friday at 6 p.m. Go get her, son. Mercury is in retrograde. Allahu Akbar. You guys are a lot of fun. So far this year, I lost about 32 pounds. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It was from this really cool diet called Ramadan. Have you guys heard of it? Real niche diet. I was telling my friend that I was fasting for Ramadan. He didn't know what it was. He was like, oh, cool. Is it a music festival? Like, could you imagine? Like, yeah, bro, the lineup for Ramadan this year is so lit, dude. We got Muhammad. And headlining DJ Khaled, bro. My Jewish friends are like, yeah, that's cool. I'm right now saving up my money for Yom Kippur this year. Lil Dicky's headlining. I can't wait. No, for those of you who don't know, Ramadan is where we fast from sunrise to sunset for 30 days. To get a better understanding for the Catholics in the room, it's like Lent, but taken seriously. You should see the crowd when I do it in Texas. Like, God damn it, he right! Listen, our fasting is just different, okay? Like our fasting is way harder. From sunrise to sunset, no food, no drinks. And the reason why Muslims fast this way is because we only want skinny people into heaven. Yeah. The first time I heard about Lent was my fraternity brother, Lucas. He was like, for the 40 days, I'm giving up weed. And I was like, cool. And then a week later, I saw him with a joint in his hand. He goes, I switched to soda. I was like, you guys can do that? I think y'all are the true religion. That's no fair. I remember when we were kids, we used to do this cheat code where we would drink water, gargle, and spit it out. Like God's not gonna know. Like it was our version of Catholic girls doing anal to keep their virginity. Like we found our own loophole poop hole situation. We're in front of the water fountains thinking we outsmarted God. Like, God's not gonna know. So dumb. We even have movies too. There's a Ramadan remake of Eat, Pray, Love. It's called Pray, Pray, Pray. And don't eat. I'll be a little crass here. While you're fasting, you're not allowed to jerk off. Yeah, which is fine. I can handle not jerking off a whole day, but when I was in high school, it was way harder. I was 16 years old. I just discovered who Alexis Texas was. We got Alexis Texas fan in the house. Bro, let's get together and jerk off after this. Hey, Ahmed, how's the show? You're not gonna believe it. And then my parents like, yeah, you know your new favorite thing? Yeah, you can't do that during the day. I'm just like, what? So I'm just walking around with a frustrated boner. I'm like, we should have been Catholic! I could give up soda! But it is beautiful because at the end of the day, the sun is setting, the whole family's together, and we have dates and water in our hand, and my dad is leading the prayer. He's like, Allahumma inni laka sumtu wa bika mantu alayka tawakkaltu. Basically means, oh Allah, we fast for you, and with your permission, we break our fast. I mean, meanwhile, I'm in the bathroom like, Allahumma inni laka sumtu wa bika mantu. Sorry, Afnan. I'm running back down to my family. Woo! 29 days left, right, guys? This shit's easy. Turns out you can't jerk off while you're fasting. You just can't come in your mouth. You guys are cool. Harlem, New York did not like that joke. I remember a room full of black dudes were like this. Pause! Hey man, you need to chill. And then I calmed them down. It was all fun and games. I calmed them down. I was like, guys, these are all jokes here, you know? You can come in your mouth. We have to gargle and spit it out. When I said I might be going to jail, no, I'm going to hell. Oh, man. Well, okay, so after Ramadan, there's a festival called Eid, or Eid, right? And I'm sure you guys have heard about it, because it's on y'all's planners now. And last year, I celebrated Eid with my family in Texas. That's when I realized my Yemeni-ass family in Texas, they're kind of Republican. They don't vote, but they're kind of Republican. Let me tell you why. We were playing this card game called Taboo. It's kind of like charades. Have y'all heard of it? Yeah. My little brother Muhammad, he pulls the first card, and the word was triggered. And he looks at my brothers, he goes, liberal Democrats are... And my brothers go, gay. Wallah, too easy. My little brother was like, what? No. He burns the card. He pulls the next card. I swear to God, you guys, it was Snowflake. Muhammad's face was like, liberal Democrats are gay. Lesbians. Toyota drivers. And then my mom, all she heard was Democrat. She goes, John Biden. I was like, you mean Joe Biden, Mama? She goes, Will Clinton. I was like, you need to stop. She goes, Baraka Obama. I was like, you need to stop, Mama. You need to stop. And then it was her turn, bless her heart. She pulls her first card, and the word was owl. And she looks at me, she goes, they sleep upside down. What the fuck indeed, yeah. And I was like, it's bat! Clearly bat! And she's like, you know they turn around at night? She kept doing this. Bat? And then my sister, who's just over at that point, she's like, oh, she means owl. And my mom's like, Awa, yes, owl, yes. Did we win? I'm like, no, Mama, we didn't win, okay? We can't just put 3% in effort and expect to win. She's a libertarian. That joke only works in DC and Texas. Only DC and Texas. And for some reason, Fort Collins, Colorado. I don't know why. Oh man. So the thing about Yemeni culture, like we all get married very early, all right? My little brother Abdurrahman got married at 21. My other brother Hamza got married at 22. I'm 30 and I have dreams. Yeah, and because when they tried to get me married and I didn't want to, my parents concluded that I'm gay. That's it. And it doesn't help that I moved to a gay town called Los Angeles. But here's the thing. English is my mother's second language. So she thought the opposite of straight was tall. Not gay, tall. So before I left Texas, my mother came up to me. She goes, Ahmed, to be honest, are you tall? Allah is watching, are you tall? I didn't catch that she meant gay. I was like, yeah, I'm tall. I mean, I have my doubts, but Mama, I'm taller than most guys I meet. You should meet my roommate Ryan, he's pretty tall. And she's like, oh my God, are you really tall? I'm like, I'm only like 5'11", 6 on a good day. 6'1" with boots on, 6'2" on Tinder, but I'm pretty tall. She was crying. She was like, oh my God, how did this happen? I'm like, Mama, you made me this way. You even said your father was the tallest man in his village. Because then she threw a sandal at me, because that's the brown mother cure for everything. Yeah, ship. She's like, my son is gay. My daughter is fat, you know? Bounced off my shoulder, and that's when I clicked. I was like, oh, Mama, you think I'm straight? I mean, I'm short, Mama, I'm short, you know? But she is slowly progressing, you know? My mom is an immigrant from Yemen, but she is slowly progressing. My mom went from no one's allowed to be gay to everyone's allowed to be gay except for my children. She has 6 kids. Population-wise, that's like 99% progress. Next phase is trans, but right now she's just old, okay? Who knows? When I get older, I might be ignorant on some stuff. It's 2050. I'm on a rocking chair on a farm. Just be like, listen here, my daughter ain't marrying no robot. Call me old-fashioned, but you got like 52 genders to choose from. And you want to marry a non-living organism? I tell you what, this country's going to shit. My dad was concerned too. He was like, Ahmed, you don't want to get married? Are you gay? I was like, no, Bob, I'm straight, but I just have all these trust issues. And I'm just working on myself, going to therapy before I fully commit to someone. And my dad goes, that's pretty gay. I was getting some blood work done at the doctor's office, and the doctor was reviewing my results. And he was like, yeah, everything seems to be good. Are you on steroids? I was like, no. He goes, Mr. Al-kadri, your testosterone levels are really high. I was like, I'm a fucking man, dude. And the doctor was like, in the bedroom, have you ever had trouble performing? I was like, doctor, I have a boner right now. And he was confused. I was like, all right, well, what's your family history like? I was like, well, my dad has 6 kids. And in Yemen, one grandfather had 2 wives and 13 kids. And the other grandfather had 7 wives. Not at the same time. He Larry King'd it. Just marry, divorce, marry, divorce, marry, divorce. Yeah, and he had about 23 kids. I know. And I looked at the doctor. I was like, Yemeni people are more of a quantity over quality type of people. We're just pumping kids out left and right. Like, come on, we got liquor stores and smoke shops to run. Let's do this! A Yemeni baby's first words are, wah, I gotta get to work. Here's the thing. In 2015, the population of Yemen was 26 million. And since then, there's been U.S. drone strike, Saudi-led coalition, civil war. And now the population of Yemen is 32 million! We fucked our way out of genocide. You killed 5 of us, we made 20 more, bro. Yemenis saw a U.S. drone strike, they're like, oh my God. Yalla, 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 the second wife. I did all of this in front of the doctor, by the way. The doctor was so concerned, he was like, okay, all right, cool. Quantity over quality. But I left that doctor's appointment grateful, because it made me realize that there are some men out there who experience low sex drive. They're called bitches. Some of the men here pulled out and got soft on me there. I didn't know about erectile dysfunction until like 2 months ago. I was chilling, my friend came over. He was super sad. He's like, bro, last night I had ED. I was like, bro, eating disorder. Electric daisy. I didn't know what ED stood for. He's like, nah, bro, erectile dysfunction. I'm like, what's that? He goes, you've never had trouble having an erection? I was like, dude, I have a boner right now. And he was like, well, what if you have no emotional connection with her? I was like, dude, nothing gets me harder than no emotional connection. And he was like, well, what if you don't find her attractive? I was like, she doesn't find me attractive, okay? Sex with me is like the movie Bird Box. We're just doing our thing, blocking out the horror, what's happening. All right, and there's no cuddling either. She's on her side of the bed looking at hotter guys that ignored her. I'm on my side of the bed Googling the population of Yemen. Like 36 million, that's crazy. Meanwhile, my 2 dead grandfathers are looking down at me with this random woman and they're just like, yeah, Ibni, good morning. Thank you so much. Wow, I'm kind of emotional right now. This is awesome. Yeah, first off, I'm not lying, this is the best night of my life. This is, yeah. Like, this is a surreal experience. I will say, I quit my accounting job, March 4th of 2022, and it's been, going well so far. This venue gave me a shot a year ago, and what's crazy, there's Scott right over there. Scott and his friends were here a year ago. And it was his birthday. Is it still your birthday? Yeah. It's still his birthday, the whole year. The thing, doesn't he look like a villain from an 80s movie? You know those ski movies? You know what I'm talking about? Like, oh, you're poor? So seriously, seeing you was like a surreal experience. So thank you so much, Scott. Yeah. Thank you. I mean, I don't have an agent or a manager. I'm just some dumb Yemeni American comedian. Yeah, but it's crazy. I use social media to just put my stuff out there. And now, because of you guys, thank you so much for coming out. It's crazy. Fuck the industry, right? It's just here it is. Yeah, so I wanted to tape it, just put it out there, so this is awesome. It's crazy with the industry, similar to Texas. They're like, oh, we already have Indians. I'm like, I'm not Indian. And they're like, I'm not Indian, I'm Arab. They're like, same thing. I'm like, no, it's different, culture, language. And I'm like, I look like the 7-Eleven type brown, but I'm the 9/11 type of brown. I know I look like the but I'm actually not. I did that joke in Alabama. They were like, it's educational. I didn't know I was learning new things real time. Oh man, but yeah, so this has been like a surreal experience, just like putting it out there and just showing y'all, and y'all came out. This is literally the best fucking crowd ever. Like you guys, fucking perfect. Seriously, perfect. I'm gonna be. Wow, I'm shaking. Wow. I'm gonna be honest. I'm holding back tears right now. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm crying because she's gonna call my mom after this. And okay, calm down, Afnan. Thank you guys so much, and have a wonderful night.
Abdurrahman drinking from the goat's milk, that's actually a true story.
It's actually not true. I'm gonna
Yeah,
go ahead and
it's 100%
I'm gonna
true.
expose you right now.
No, it's in Hadda. We were staying
No,
at
we did.
Mustafa's place.
We were drinking from
Yeah,
that
we were
house.
drinking from the
Yeah,
goat's
but I
milk.
didn't do like how you do it in the bit.
Abdurrahman was really drinking like this.
Why are you gay? Moved to LA. You came with all these new ideas.
You don't want to get married.
Yeah,
You don't like kids.
yeah.
And
All your friends are gay.
Keep talking
Yeah,
about
you keep
Ryan.
talking about Ryan ever since he left. Oh, Ryan this, Ryan that.
Yeah.
Seriously.
What are you talking about? I'm not gay.
Ahmed, it's okay if you're gay. We just will never talk to you.
Yeah, we'll cut you off forever.
But as long as you admit
Hey,
it.
they also gotta cut this part. No, listen, alhamdulillah, I fuck a lot of bitches.
Astaghfirullah.
Your comedy is not halal money.
Illa halal, what
No,
are you
it's
talking
not,
about?
bro. You have to get rid of a lot of jokes.
What are you talking about?
If they laugh,
I only have
if they laugh at your joke where you're jerking off, that money is not halal.
Illa halal, what are you
It's not
talking about?
Actually,
It's a joke.
this is a good time to talk about your joke. We just need you to hurry up, be successful and rich, so you can send us money, so we can
That's
retire.
the plan. Wallah, that's the plan.
Otherwise,
yeah.
we don't support you until then.